Creative Lauri here. Welcome. Well, come look at my disaster of a backyard. This was back June 2nd, I believe, and it was a mess. Actually, it was before June, so it was probably towards the end of May. And then I just put clips together. Look at my fountain. It's a mess. And then I had some work done. I had got my shovel out. I had some help from my neighbor to help me get rid of. Look how dry everything is. Along that other edge where that water and stool I'm showing you now, there were some nut grass that lived here, and I needed help digging it out. Got it out, and everything is dry and crispy. And remember, my dad moved in too, so I'm sorry if it's kind of jumpy. I think the software, and maybe there's some upgrades I need to do. I'm not really sure, but I'm doing my best. Anyway, I did a tiny bit of cleanup, swept, putting things away. I got rid of that nut grass, which was a huge hassle because they keep coming back basically, but not if you dry them out. All right, so I cleaned the fountain and just filled it up for the poor birds so they had something to drink. That my little old terracotta from my mom broke. Oh, I was so mad. I got to clean up this mess. I haven't planted yet. I do have seedlings. Gosh, my strawberries are doing nicely, and they're doing even better now, actually. I have a jalapeno plant there that's growing from last year. But yeah, as you can see, it's a bit of a mess. I haven't had any time, you guys. I do everything in the house, everything. And I couldn't find the little stopper for my fountain. I think it may have gotten thrown out, and my neighbor was helping me. So that's okay. I found a solution for now until I can find something better. There's just lots of things I have to take care of and clean up. And just remember when you see this that, look, I had to combine two households, two yards, two garages. And my parents had a lot, especially my dad. And he always blamed it on my mom. I'm like, no, Dad, you have more than Mom ever did. Anyway, here's my pepper plant that keeps going and going and going. It's been like 4 years, maybe longer. I can't really remember. But anyways, that's my pomegranate bush. I really need to transplant it, but I'm going to do that in the fall over there. I'm just showing you everything, you guys. It's all ugly and dusty, and my roof keeps falling down, the lattice, so I got to put some of that back up. Look at all the weeds. Oh gosh. And I was determined I was going to get it all done. So I brought that out and I used that to put, weeds in. Here's my dad's little fig tree. At one point it had like 52 figs on it. Here are my little seedlings. I did everything from seed this year. I started a little late, but nonetheless, I got some things into the ground. And that's what I have now. So everything's a mess, as you can see. Everything. I have buckets of water for the birds and stuff. It just happens to be. But that is all clear now. That took a while to get done. And I did have help with my neighbor. And then look at all this. So it's my dad's patio furniture, my patio furniture. Well, actually, this is all my dad's stuff from his yard. I bought that little slide bench for my mom. Oh gosh, she was just in the beginning of when she got ill. But yeah, so as you can see, it's quite a lot. And I'm doing just a lot of cleanup, and there's like all these plastic things that I'm cleaning up with, and I'm combining. You'll see it gets better, I promise. I have 2 barbecuers now. That little tiny one has lasted forever, but it's missing half the wheel. And it's starting to break down on the bottom of the barbecuer. So I was thinking of just keeping that bigger one that my dad had. These are just blooming, and I'll put pictures at the end of what it looks like once it's in full bloom. So everything just looks kind of barren and gross. Oh, look at my little neighborhood squirrel. He's splooting. So what I do when I see him is I put out seeds and nuts for him, but I also wet down the tree so he can lay on it and just kind of chill and relax. All right, so this is like, I don't know, a few days later maybe, I can't remember. I know it's looking green, but I got it going. The critters need it, the birds, everything else, raccoons. I am throwing away all of the clods of dirt that have like the root system of those nutweeds. I'm going to be trimming that. I don't know if I've trimmed it yet. I don't think I have, but I had to put this piece of metal, galvanized metal, there because my neighbor does not want to replace the fence. I have asked and asked, and I can't afford it by myself, and I can't even afford it. But when our fence is all blew down, I said my insurance will pay for it, but you have to pay the other half. She still didn't want to do it. They did not want to pay to repair it. So there it is. So you'll see it gets fixed. So I was thinking of using this lattice. It's almost a full lattice piece. I need to clean it off as I'm signaling. And I'm going to hang it up, and I have some fence boards, so we're just going to kind of fix it up. Look, everything's a mess. I have lawnmowers, bicycles, roofing material. Anyway, so it's getting there, you guys. It actually looks so much better now, so I can't wait to show you. So you see, I'm going to be putting the boards, because the ones that are missing are on her side. She will not replace this. And I told her, I said, we have to at some point. So this is what I did. I put fencing material on my side and then I took that down, and I hung this up. It's a little bit crooked, but I will fix it. And it does the job because that's what I needed to do. And so my dogs wouldn't get over there and hers over here. So I cleaned this area up. It's a little cutout underneath my family room window. And I'm going to take all of this flagstone out. I pulled all the weeds. And now this is a drip system. I really don't use it anymore. I will probably next year. But this year I'm not. I have to fix some things. But I got it to a point where I can plant some things there. Got rid of the other little... this is all the stuff I'm getting rid of. So it looks like a mess. There's a bird cage. There's like tons of planters. I just needed to coordinate them and say, okay, how many planters do I have? How many little side tables do I have? How many, this and that. And just started organizing everything. And that helped me in the way of taking on this task. So yes, it looks green. I don't have the money to pay for the algicide, but that's okay. When I flesh it out, it looks better. Here are my seedlings. And so I've been trying to get ready to plant, and I'm getting there. I am getting there. As you can see, I'm there right now. It's so much better, you guys. I can't wait to show you. So I did amend the ground a little bit. I'm not sure if it'll show that. Oh, so I have this left over from a few years ago. My dad bought all this for me for my birthday, because my birthday's in July, so I always ask for garden things. And that's the flagstone I stacked. That you'll all see, everything will be gone or moved and discarded and better. So I did amend that, and it's so much better. I've wet it down. Now I have little lizards that are everywhere, and I just wanted to hose down everything, get everything clean, wet it, start to get it softened up, the soil. And then I'm going to be putting my eggshells and my coffee grounds, and then the compost and other soil that I have. everything always looks so nice when it's all wet down. So, I have a drain there. That's where the rocks are on top of it. Don't get discouraged, you guys. Pick an area and get that done because that's what I did and I felt so great. So I just used a hoe and, kind of brought up the soil and then mixed it with the soil, the new soil, and the compost. And I'm happy to say that it's growing. So you'll see the second part of this soon. I can't wait to show you, but here's a clip of my mom's succulents. When I took them over 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I first started my channel, I did a DIY with them, but now they're grown to be huge. They look better now, but they only flower once a year. So please comment below what you're working on, and I'd love to hear from you, and please subscribe. Have a great day.